Hello, friends. My name is Coco, and you don't know me, and I don't know you, but I'm very happy you're alive today. I wanted to talk to you guys about something, and this was going to be for a video down the road, and it's about a project called the Semicolon Project, and it was created by a woman named Amy who was helping people who were dealing with depression. And a semicolon in literary standpoints is used to exhibit a moment when the author thought to end the story but continued on. And with depression, the semicolon was used as a symbol that you, the author, at one point in time have decided that you were going to end your story, but you continued on. And there's a lot of people who got tattoos of it. You know, I've seen it on people's wrists, I've seen it on people's backs, I've seen people talk about wanting to get one. And today in solidarity, I have one on my wrist. And I'm wearing one today because it came to my attention yesterday that the founder, Amy, ended her story last week. And I needed a day. I needed a day before I talked about it. And I don't know Amy. I've never met her. And I know about the Semicolon Project. But I cried a lot about it. Because one of us lost the fight. And it brought up a lot of feelings, brought up a lot of feelings. You feel lost and you feel afraid. And some of us feel like we've been dealing with the pain that we've been carrying for so long that we don't think we can do it. And just like I relate it back to what a psychologist once said, you're fighting in that jungle and everything in the jungle is trying to kill you. And at a certain point, all you're doing is you're fighting with a stick, and you're fighting with your fists, and you're still fighting, but you get tired. And the reality is that sometimes we decide that we want to end our story. But that doesn't stop what she did. It doesn't stop how many lives she's changed and how many people are still alive today writing their story as we speak right now because of her. And, a lot of people might say, well, didn't she see that? And didn't she see all those things? But sometimes with depression, it's that ugly little monster in your head that's blinding you from those things. Or maybe you say, yeah, I did some good, but, the things that I've endured and the pain that I feel I can't endure. But just wanted to tell you guys that your story doesn't end. And I wish I could have been there to tell her that today is the day that your story is not going to end today. But where I didn't have a chance to tell her, I have a chance to tell you that you are loved, you are needed. You make this world so much brighter than you could possibly understand. You touch so many people's lives that you may not have ever realized. Your story doesn't end here today. You got to keep writing. And I know it's hard. I know there's those little whispers that you feel like it's never going to end. It's never going to be a matter of if I make it out. It's just a matter of when I die. And I know that. I know that feeling. I know how it can feel. But it's not a when. It's not an if. You will make it out. You will persevere. You will continue fighting because we already know what the other option is. And we've decided that we're not going to go with that option. Just wish I could have said this to her. I wish I could have told her how amazing she is and the things that she did really changed the world. I wanted a tattoo of a semicolon. Maybe I'll still get it. But we lost somebody today. Not today, but last week. We lost somebody. We lost another fighter. And the world is going to be very sad without her. And I wish she could know that today. I wish she could know that the world would be a lot sadder without her. But I can tell you, the world would be a lot more emptier without you. And I know the pain that you're feeling feels like it's never ending, but the pain was never meant to be everlasting. You are meant to endure it and get over it and live and be happy. It's just sometimes we see oceans, even when there's just puddles. Sometimes there really are oceans and we feel like there's no end, but there's always an end. We just have to endure. And that's easier said than done, because there's days I don't want to endure. There's days where I want to quit. There's days where I want to stop using semicolons and use periods. But I gotta keep fighting. because I think that there's a life out there that I think I deserve that my depression can't tell me I don't deserve, like marriage and kids and happiness. Not necessarily a happy ending, because I think life is just always full of ups and downs and turbulence, but we can hit happiness. We can achieve those things if we just keep fighting. So I love you all. Do the best you can. That's all that anybody asks for. And remember, I'm very happy you're alive today. You are so loved. You are so needed. You are worth so much more than you can ever understand. The pain doesn't define who you are. The pain doesn't make you you. It's just unfortunate that it's something you've had to endure, but it's not going to stay with you forever. It will go away. And that's when we can really, truly feel alive, right? I wish I had more to say. I've been thinking about it since yesterday, on what I wanted to say and how I wanted to say it, and just, it hurts. It hurts. I don't want people to be losing to depression anymore, but I can't stop it from happening. I guess the best that I can do is tell you that I'm happy you're alive today, and persevere. That's all I got, friends. You just gotta keep fighting. Don't give up, okay? Your story doesn't end here.